Hello, good people. Hello. How y'all? How y'all doing? Happy Thursday, y'all. Cut that mess out now. Stop doing. Ooh, you better stop it. Like I can like that. Let me welcome the host on up in here, Miss G. Miss G, come on in here. Yes. Miss G is here. Miss G is here. Hello, good people. How y'all doing? Welcome. Happy Thursday, y'all. Happy Thursday, everybody. Miss Sonya. You know, the doctors told me a little taste of red wine was good for the heart. So, Miss Sonya, I'm going to be sipping on me some red wine while we up in here doing our kikis and kakas, girl. What you got? To my beautiful minds, hello and welcome. Thank y'all so much for popping in up over here. Always love and support up over here of our channel. I appreciate y'all so much. Everybody, members, people want to pop in and join the live chat, get your laugh on, and all of the above. Girl, y'all get on up in here. Hit the like button, the subscribe button, and join the live chat. That part right there. Yes, y'all get on up in here. My beautiful mom, Miss Real says, good evening, squad. Get in here. Y'all know what it is. It's a G thing. Join the live, catch the vibe. Come on in the room and close the door. Grab a snack, cop a squat. Let's chat it up. Come on through here, Miss Maria. She says house rules, no CC's names, initials only. Use creative spelling for curse words. Over here, we agree to disagree. Respect for discourse only. All is alleged. Our opinion and for entertainment. Thank you. She says tap the screen. It don't cost a thing. If you see the hype button, hit it. Hit it. Help push us up in the algorithm. Don't forget to support $G Strickland 8. Super chat, super sticker, and share. Thanks and enjoy. Thank you, Miss Maria. Miss Faith says, good evening, everyone. Faith says daughters are so pretty and growing up fast right in front of us. They be grown in a minute. Girl, say so. Hey, Miss Tallman. She says, hey, G, I'm Miss Maria Mars and Chad. Hello, beautiful. Miss Anya says, hello at G, Salt Light, and Miss Faith and Maria. Miss Deborah says, hello, G Squad Mars and Chats. Hello, beautiful. Miss Ebony says, hello, beautiful ladies. Right back at you. Miss Deborah says, hey, Sonya. Miss Gail Freeman says, hey, beautiful ladies. Maria says, hey, at Faith, hey, friend, how's the hardest working sister in the chat? Come on through here. Miss Deborah says, hey, Maria. Maria says, something like, hey, beautiful. Miss Sonya says, Admiral. Maria says, Sonya, hey, friend, where in the world is Carmen Santiago today? Lord have mercy. Y'all going to tell me about this here Carmen. Miss Maria says that Deborah, hey friend. Maria says that Ebony, hey girl, hey. Maria says that Gail, hello friend, how you been? Rabbits Running says that G Squad Miles and Chats. Good evening, hello beautiful. Hope you're doing well. Rabbits Running says Maria, hello sis. She says that Faith, Salt Light, Ebony, Sonya, Gail, Deborah. Hello, beautiful ladies. Miss Maria says that Rabbit's running. Hello, beautiful friend. Vicky Edwards says, hello, Miss G. Love this channel. Come on through here, girl, with the love this channel, girl. You better love this channel, honey. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Yes. Come on in the room. Y'all better get in here. Uh-huh. Yes. Hello, Miss Carla. Come on through here, Miss Carla. She says, hey, G Squad and Maria and chat. Hello, beautiful. I've been looking for you, and I don't need you to go nowhere because I might have a special guest just for you, Miss Carla. You, Miss Salt Light, and my thoughts, wherever she may be. She better get on up in here. Rabbit says, Vicky, she says, hello. Maria says, Vicky, hello and welcome. Rabbit's Runner says that Carla, hello. Maria says, Carla, wasn't it a beautiful day in the neighborhood? It was a beautiful day. Miss Sonya says, hi, Rabbit's Running. Miss Sonya says, hi, Carla. Miss Sonya, I told you I had me a little taste of some red wine because they said it's good for my heart. What you got? Girl, is you home? Cha, cha, cha. Miss Salt Light come out. I'm ready to laugh. Miss Sonya says, "Hi, Biggie. Hey, girl." Mm. I sent the people out there out over yonder to go get Carla. I sure sent the people. I'm had to go send somebody to go get my thoughts because I need all the girls to be present. Miss Joyce says, "Maria and everyone." She says, "Hey, child, I ain't want none of the girls to come in here on the end because I might have a child after that picture of that Miss Marlene might pop up here, child. I don't know if she's gonna pop in or not. But just in case, I'm gonna need you girls to be on y'all best behavior. Cause y'all know sometimes y'all get the iking up when Miss Marlene come up over here cutting the food and all that kind of stuff. We ain't about to have that today. Now, Miss Marlene got that beautiful smile on her face. I think wait a minute, hold on. Let me see my phone. Miss Marlene, that's you. You gonna join the live? Oh, okay, okay, okay. She might join the live, child. She just may join the live. Miss Marlene may join the live because she I think she wanted to talk about that beautiful smile on her face, honey. I don't know. Miss Carla to me, hey everybody, we gonna be nice, Miss Salt and Light said. Honey, wait. I got Miss Marlene on hold. Miss Marlene, they say if you come in, they're gonna be nice, okay? You wanna come in and say something? Okay, okay. All right then. All right then. All right. We might be on the go, honey. We might be on the go, child. We might be on the go, honey. That's what I'm talking about right there. Um. Uh, ooh, that was a beautiful day. Who am I? Child, Miss Sonya, it might be this little taste of wine I'm over here sipping on, girl. I'm trying to hold out for about an hour, child, but this kind of stuff just puts me to sleep, baby. I'm going to tell y'all what to do. It puts me right on to sleep, honey. Y'all do. I be knocked out and snoring before I even realize what's going to happen. I wake up, I say, well, okay. I may have to use this here for my background, Miss Maria. Miss Maria says a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Can y'all see this here beautiful picture? Do I need to come up off the stage? Jesus is my doctor. Yes, he writes out all of my prescriptions. Yes, he does. In the room. Yes, y'all. Little taste of church before we get started, child. Just a little taste of church before we get started. Yes, y'all don't know nothing about that, do the good people down there know anything about the Jesus is my doctor? Child, yes, he is. Miss Maria says, George, she says, hey, friend. Miss Carla says, Marlene was looking nice in that picture, honey. Just in case you didn't know. What she say? Miss Carla, Miss Marlene said thank you, honey, because you always be dragging her. But she said to tell you thank you. Miss Carla says, hey, Miss Marlene. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Miss Maria says, tell Marlene to come spill the tea about that picture. Oh, sucky now. Miss Carla says, child, Miss Marlene was happy to be in the presence of the four-piece nuggets. You better come on through here with that. Miss Carla says, G Squad, get your butt back in here. Hello, my thoughts, Miss Beautiful. She says, good evening, beautiful people. I got a message, Miss My Thoughts. I thought you would never get here, baby. I'm going to need you to start being on time. I'm going to have to put you in time out. Honey, now, Miss My Thoughts, I think Miss Marlene going to come in here and say a little taste of something. I'm going to need for you, Miss Salt and Light, Miss Carla, and let me see who Miss Sexy Diva, and let me see who's anybody else. Miss Maria. Miss Faith ain't that bad. I'm gonna need you ladies to be on y'all best behavior with Miss Marlene now, and she got the picture now. Y'all see the picture. Don't come up in here with no mess. Now, Miss Salt and Light said, yes, sir. Science says, hi, my thoughts. Come on in the room. Yes, Jesus is my doctor. He writes out all of my prescriptions. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Y'all don't know nothing about that, honey, but I do. Yes, child, I do. Come on in the room. Child, that'll take you back, child. Take you all the way back. Child, we're going to get on in here and get started, honey. We're just going to talk about Miss Marlene and that picture. I think Miss Marlene is here. She got something to say. And then we're going to jump on over there to what happened earlier today, child. And then we can do anything else you ladies want to talk about up over here on our space, honey. That's right, not my space, but our space. So y'all better come on in the room. Yes, Jesus is my doctor. Come on, girl. Come on, honey. Um, my thoughts is I will be here for a little while. My men are taking me out to see a live play. They won't tell me what it is. Well, baby, I'm going ahead and let our special guest gonna have to come on through here right quick then, child. My thoughts says that rabbits running, Sonya. Hey, ladies. Maria says, Marlene, why you cover your mouth? The picture to hide them. See that, Miss Faith? Miss Faith, I just asked you to be nice. Miss Faith, I asked you to be nice. Y'all gonna have to, y'all ladies, be nice to Miss Marlene. Be nice to her now. And we're gonna be messy in a little bit, but right now, can y'all, I just need y'all to be nice to the lady. Miss Marlene, you got anything you want to say? Yeah. Yeah, let me bring Miss Marlene on up in here. Let Miss Marlene say a little taste of something right quick for Miss My Thoughts that she got to go. Come on in here, Miss Marlene. Yeah, hey ladies. Y'all know this is Marlene Hope. Y'all know I just be loving to come up over here on the G Squad channel, and I be enjoying you ladies so much. I know you beautiful ladies see that picture she done posted up there on her thumbnail, honey. Did y'all see that smile I had on my face? Babies, them is my real grandchildren, honey. Those babies is my real grandchildren. That makes me so happy. That children brings me so much joy to my life. Y'all see me smiling? Girl, I was just blown away by that picture, honey. These are my real grandbabies. The only thing is missing was my daughter. I don't know if I ever get a picture with my daughters and my grandbabies again. But you know what I got to do, honey? I've been praying about that thing, and I just told the good Lord, any way you bless me, Lord, I'll be satisfied. Because I know there have been some hurtful things that were said and stuff, but I ain't mean no harm when it comes to my daughter. She gonna always be my daughter, y'all. I've heard the things that y'all have said, and and from what I've said, and I'm just gonna, I'm gonna do the same thing when I see my daughter again face to face. I'm just gonna have to ask the good people to forgive me, and that's about all I can do, honey. And I mean that thing from my heart. But this did that picture that G had put up there, honey. Oh, it put such a smile on my face. I know that boy of mine ain't no good. He ain't no good, honey. I don't know what I don't know what it's gonna take to get him to be a good man. He used to be a good man, but right now he just got so much going on, honey. And I just try not to get into his business. I try not to worry about him. I just miss my family, y'all. I ain't about to tell you no nothing wrong. Miss Face said, take that wine from G. Bella, no, don't take the wine, honey. Don't take. Come on, Miss Marlene, go ahead, finish what you got to say, Miss Marlene. But yeah, y'all see that smile on my face. That thing just made my soul so warm, y'all. Just as happy as I can be. They're my real babies now. I love them, their babies. Y'all see that? Now, have y'all ever seen me with that other little boo? I don't know how to. He's an innocent baby. He is. God knows he is. But I just can't click with that little boy's spirit. I don't know what it is, hon. Y'all think it's his mom or his daddy? My son, my boy. Probably both of them. I know y'all gonna tell me it's the both of them. I ain't even gonna be mad about what y'all got to say down in that chat, huh? Cause I can read it. I'm gonna read the chat to see what y'all gonna be saying. But I just had asked G, can I come up here and let you beautiful ladies know that smile on my face, that smile y'all see on my face, that is a genuine smile, hun. I loves my babies, hun. They're my real babies right there. Hmm. They's my real baby. And any little time I get to have with them, their babies, hun, it just put joy in my heart, hun. I don't get that kind of joy with that other little boy come around. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I don't care that much for his mom. Maybe that's what it is, y'all. But I think that little boy mama trying to take my daughter's place. I already done told her, you would never take my daughter's place, honey. You've caused enough chaos in this family. You tore it all to pieces with the help of my boy. That's what you did, honey. But it's all right. But I'm praying, y'all. I'm praying. I'm praying so hard. I just want to be able to spend just a little time with my daughter. I miss her so. I don't want nothing from her, honey. Not nothing. I would love to take my daughter out for breakfast one morning. Just to sit down and talk with her, me, her, and Van, and then their grandchildren. You talking about my heart being warm? Ooh, maybe that'll be a good Christmas present for me. I'm just gonna keep on praying about it. I didn't come up here for nobody to give me no sympathy or none of that there. I just wanted y'all to know that smile y'all see on my face. Ooh, that's a beautiful smile. That thing makes me happy right there, honey. I am so happy. Yes, y'all. My thought says, Marlene, you gonna have to catch a glimpse of your daughter from the sidelines with the rest of the fans. Miss Carla says Marlene is never going to see Melody again. Miss Maria says, at Faith, I'm checking flights right now. Miss Maria, what are you checking flights for? And Miss Faith want people to take the wine from me. Well, now, Miss Carla. Now, why you saying gonna never see my daughter again? Miss Carla, I know, Miss Carla. Y'all gonna have to pray and let that thing go too, honey. I told y'all that boy of mine, he be saying some of the craziest things to me. And sometimes I just get scared. And I may say things that I know is not right. But that there she's my daughter, Miss Carla, and I love her so. I that's it, that's all. I can't do no more, honey. Um and as for you go, my thoughts, stand on the sideline. Baby, every time I see them, their grandbabies of mine, I tell them to tell my daughter, I said, hey, and let her know that I love her. I may not say it in front of that boy of mine, but I do tell her that. I tell them they're cheering. Don't y'all think that their boss baby look just like me? Lord, them their babies just like me, child. What that their boss baby is. And then we got that their sugar mom and Mariah looking just like a mama. And Tank is a mixture of the both of them, honey. Lord, that just warms my heart. I don't think there's nothing y'all can put down here in this chat that they gonna make me sad. Because I'm gonna keep on smiling today, honey. Miss Carla says, Marlene, you love the four-piece nuggets, but you won't keep them. Well, now, Miss Carla. Now, see, let me tell you a little taste of something about that there, Miss Carla. Now, if my daughter have them their babies and she can keep them, why come that boy of mine can't keep? He ain't doing a thing without there running them to women. He just like his daddy, honey. And he got them that them is his children, Miss Carla. They ain't mine. I do the best I can with him. You know, since my daughter cut us all off, baby, I had to go back to work. I'm getting to be an older lady, and I needs a little taste of my rest, Miss Carla. I can't be up there with them their babies like that. Now, if they come around me, they need a little taste of some food. Of course, grandma gonna feed the baby. Lord, yes, I'm gonna feed my baby, but I no, Martell did all this here mess, Miss Carla. He need to be made to sit home with them their children. I can't do it. Mm-mm. Miss Sonia says 40 airports are getting ready to shut down. Oh my God. Miss Maria says that Sonia. Shit. Miss Paula says, hello, everyone. Maria says, Paula, hi, friend. Miss Sonia says, hi, Paula. Miss Maria says, my at G, I'm coming to get that wine. I shouldn't have never told y'all. Miss Marlene ain't got no wine tonight. She ain't got no wine. She ain't got none of that mad dog. What did that girl sexy diva say it was? Mad dog 2020 or something. Honey, she ain't got none of that there. Miss Marlene just got a big old smile on her face tonight, honey, because of the love that she was getting from that real grandkid. Say it again for Miss Marlene. Them that my babies. Them that my real grandbabies, y'all. They's my heart, honey. I love them so. Lord knows I missed them, that baby. I remember I used to ride over there to the house and we all just sit around at the table. The next thing I know, my daughter up in the kitchen cooking us a little taste of some dinner and stuff, child. And we just be sitting around that table and laughing and just enjoying each other. That's what family's all about. But that boy of mine done tore my family all to pieces, son. Miss Salt Light to my Miss Marlene, did your son take that evaluation? Miss Salt Light, baby, I thought I told you that just the other day. He ain't took nothing. He ain't did nothing. Now I know y'all about to say, well, you asked him what was wrong with him. I sure did. Cause I ain't understand all that kind of stuff, that legal stuff, honey. I don't know nothing about all that kind of stuff. I was trying to figure out did something happen that, I didn't know nothing about, one. I know my son needs some help. What y'all want me to do? You want me to tie him to the back of the truck and drag him down there, Miss Salt Lake? Is that gonna make you happy? By the time we get over there to the hospital, honey, he gonna have all kinds of skid marks on him. Baby, they probably locked me up for that one. Hey, Miss Dee Dee, she says, hey, G Mars and Chats. Hey, beautiful, welcome. Child, they ain't want to give Miss Marlene no too much respect up in here. I already done warned them. And they don't want to act right. Miss Marlene, I think you did real good, and I think you held it down, Miss Marlene. We can always expect some naysayers or whatever, but that's okay, Miss Marlene. Because when I seen you up there on that picture with them that grandbabies, I said, Lord, look at the smile on Miss Marlene's face. Mama Hope, Mama Hope, Mama Hope. Come on through, Mama Hope. I just knew Mama Hope was gonna pop out over here today. I knew she was. I already knew it. uh, drag his ass. My thoughts were, well, if I drag him down there to the place to get that psych evaluation, honey, the people might be trying to lock me up. When I get there, he gonna be bruised all up and the skin tore off. How am I supposed to explain that? You just be throwing stuff out there at me, but you don't give me no conclusion, honey. What am I supposed to say when the people ask me questions? That was the only way I could get in there. Miss Diddy said, Maria, hey. Miss Sonia says, hey, Miss Diddy. Salt Light said they gonna have her some sap. Well, you know what, Miss Salt Light? You see that beautiful smile. One of my grandbabies gave me a little taste, and they said when I was getting dressed, they said, Grandma, put a little bit of this in on. And Lord, honey, I tell you, I put some of that moisturizer stuff on my face. And honey, that stuff ain't nothing but the truth. I told my babies to tell the mama I'd love to have me some. I can pay for it. I might have to make installments on it, but I'd love to purchase me a little bit of. Miss Carla says no more wine for you. Hey, y'all gonna leave me alone tonight. Miss Maria says, gee, you know who is up in here? Who's up in here, honey? Who's up in here? Who's up in here? Y'all get on in here, hit that like, share, and subscribe button while y'all over here. Cause we see y'all. Come on over here in the chat and join the live chat. Y'all can do that too. All 61 of y'all up over here being spectators. Y'all better hit that like button because I'll be trying to put y'all behinds out of here. Put you right on up out of here. I know y'all making fake pages and stuff. And y'all trying to figure out if Miss Marlene Holt is really up over here. She comes periodically to visit us and answer a few questions based to her ability and stuff. Miss Sandra says, I meant plain fair. Sorry for the misspelling. Miss Marlene, you know anything good that I could take for my sinus, baby? Because it be worrying me sometimes. It just be taking me down through there in the morning times, at the night time, Miss Marlene. I don't want none of that Mad Dog 2020 stuff that girl Sexy Diva said the other day you be drinking. I don't want none of that. All the reason I'm sitting up here on this here red wine, because the people says a little bit of it every now and then is good for your heart. Speaking of her, Miss Marlene Sexy Diva just popped in here. Hey, Sexy Diva girl, baby at the bunch. Well, she's the baby at the bunch, Miss Marlene. Is she love? Yeah, she the baby at the bunch, Miss Marlene. Miss Sexy Diva, Miss Marlene been up in here, and I'm gonna need you to be on your bestest to the behavior, honey. Because I know you think that a beautiful smile she had on that picture with them, that grandbaby. Miss Marlene said, them is her babies, honey. Miss Maria says, Sandra, hello and welcome. Miss Saint says, Miss Marlene, did Boss Baby give you some Boss Baby body butter? Miss Sonia, that baby told me she had some out there, and she said she went down in that bag of her, and she had a little thing. She said, "Grandma, I want you to try this." I tell you one thing, Miss Sonia, that this stuff sure smell mighty good. I told her, I said, "Baby, you ain't got much in here," and she said, "Grandma, you go ahead on and have that. I got a whole lot of more at the house." And when I get home, I'm gonna tell Mama to pack a bag for you. We probably fix you a Christmas a box. Cause Mama went live, and Mama gonna be going live, and she gonna be having the Christmas boxes and stuff that's coming out. And that I'm gonna tell Mama we're gonna put you some stuff in there for a Christmas present from us. Okay, Grandma? And Lord, that thing warmed my heart, honey. So I got a little taste of it. She gonna bring me some more, honey. Miss Carla says, "Hey, Sonya, my thoughts, Paula and Sandra." Miss Maria says, "A sexy diva. Hey, baby girl, my little sister Maud. My thoughts is at Carla. Hey." Miss Carla says, my thought says, Marlene was so happy she gained 20 pounds. Baby, show these. Miss Faye said, gee, you don't need no more wine. Y'all cut that mess out. Miss Maritima at G, you is a cutoff. Not from the wine, honey. Miss Carla says, hey, at Rabbit's running. Child, yes. I just had to bring Miss Marlene up in here. She's doing a little running around. She may pop back in before, the live is over with. But I just wanted y'all to hear how happy Miss Marlene was to spend time. She called, I ain't said y'all, but Miss Marlene called them, they're her real grandbabies. I said, well, what? I said, well, what she mean by that? And what about the other little boy, y'all? I don't know what she was trying to tell me. But that's what she was saying. Thank you, Miss Maria, for your $3 super sticker. Appreciate you. Come on through here. Uh, yes. Marlene, you were clothing from your new daughter's clothing boutique. No, baby. What we used to call that kind of stuff. Hoochie mama. Hoochie mama. So, baby, I'm getting too old to be wearing that kind of stuff like that now. I don't do that stuff. No, baby. I think that was an outfit that my daughter had bought me some time ago. I hadn't even worn that many times, so I just figured I'd put that back on, hun. Y'all know my daughter will always buy me some clothes and stuff and bring it by the house. And she said, Mama Hope. Y'all know how she talk. She said, Mama, hold we picked you up something today. Lord, they just put the smile on my face when my babies come through there. They never forget about me. Miss Faith says, yes, that works. Miss Southlight says, I meant where? Miss my thought says she said she was Marlene, may have gotten a DNA test behind their back. What? Not got a DNA test. I've been trying to get one, honey. And that boy don't look like the rest of my children. Y'all know good well. Y'all stop playing down in the chat. Y'all know that boy don't look like them children of mine. Then that my children. I loves them that babies, honey. Ooh, and they is so smart. And they out there winning that the tennis stuff. I enjoy going out there to see my babies, honey. I just wish I could run into my daughter and Van out there and talk to them and just give them a hug and tell them how sorry I am, y'all. I just want them to know I'm sorry. But I don't know how much time I got on this here earth, but I'm gonna make it my business. I'm gonna tell their granddaughters, my granddaughters, to tell the mama I needs to talk to her. Y'all think she gonna want to talk to me? Y'all put a one in the chat down there if y'all think she gonna want to say anything to me, or she just want to hear me out. I need y'all to pray about that too for me. Y'all help me out. You don't know what happened, Miss Faces. You don't know what happened. No, honey. My thoughts is what you sorry for, Marlene. Well, throughout the time when all that stuff was going on in and out of that courtroom, honey, that son of mine, not a whole seven. Girl, I said a one or two, baby. Where you get the seven from? Well, when we were going through all that stuff, my boy wanted me to get up there on that stage and lie, and he would get so mad at me, y'all, when I wouldn't say bad things about my daughter. I did say some things just to please him, but it wasn't true. I told him I'm not gonna be doing this stuff no more. I'm not gonna be doing it to make him happy because all this here stuff is created by him, y'all. That's my daughter. It sounds like says, Carla, seven is for completion. Bye, Miss Stop My Thoughts. Enjoy. We love you. Miss Stop My Thoughts. We love you. Miss Marlene said she was glad to see you in the chat tonight. My thoughts. Yes, come on through here. Child, I cannot. Miss Carla talking about something like that. Maria, my thoughts, enjoy your evening. Child, I hate my thoughts is leaving, child, because child, we about to get into the good one, child. We can circle back around with Miss Marlene, but did y'all see the wildebeest out there riding today? And honey, it looked like she had baby Dag Lemon Chucky in the car with her. I said, well, who is that in the back seat? Child, she was holding a whole Dag Lemon conversation with that dog looked like Chucky, honey. Honey, she put the doll in the eye too, y'all. Miss Sexy Diva says, driving. Hello, everyone. Hey, beautiful. Be careful out there. But, honey, she had that doll in the car in the back seat with her, and she had a black hat on the car, a black hat on the doll, and the doll had when I tell you that looked like Chucky in the back, I said, well, where is she trying to go with this right here? So, y'all know how I do. I be out there. I had to take one for the team, honey. I don't know how y'all gonna take this here. But, honey, apparently, there was a live that went down, honey. And somebody was over there on that live said that they wanted somebody to go ahead on and unalive themselves. I said, oh, wait a daggone minute. That didn't sound good. Well, that was one of the reasons why the wildebeest came out. Telling the people about what was gonna happen. But honey, the wildebeest looked like she done went down there over there to the courthouse, honey, taking out some papers on some people. But y'all know she said it called the people on the other day about them that cheering. That's what wildebeest said. I want that, honey. But child, let me tell you what, I cannot figure out what to save your life for me, honey. Mm. Wildebeest was out there riding down through there in Bessemer cheering. Out there in the projects, child. I ain't heard that word in so long. I like not to forgot. Remember how to pronounce that word, honey. But the projects, honey. Well, y'all please remember that everything is alleged, and in my opinion, it's only for entertainment purposes only. Fair use, honey. Because I'm just repeating what the wildebeest said, honey. Well, can anybody tell me why she was riding out down there through the projects looking for some pee? Y'all heard what I said? She was riding around in the project looking for some pee. I said, what the hell? She done cussed that lady out in the back seat with her. In so many words, honey. Let me tell y'all what I got out of the situation. Well, allegedly, that lady that used to be her friends, because I don't call the name, that lady that used to be her friends was telling the people about her son, a sickness / situation. It can happen to anybody. Well, what the wildebeest was coming out to say today is that how you gonna shoot your son? What dang it? Wait a minute. Y'all duck down, duck down. One more time. Okay. So how you gonna shoot your son in the foot when allegedly you do the same thing? I said shots fired. Shots fired. Shots was fired. Child, and allegedly you do it so mad, so bad, and so much, you get a pissy wissy drunk and all of that that you got to be wearing the pants. Whoop. Did I say that out loud? Child, I ain't said that what the wildebeest said. She said that the lady is wearing the pants, honey. She said, sit down with your pissy self. I said, what? Not the pissy self. Maria says, hey, Bush Campers, I'm going to need 12 of y'all to pop out and tap the screen while y'all hear things. Y'all up over here enjoying the live. Evidently you do, because y'all like it over here. And y'all come every day. So can y'all please hit that good like, share, and subscribe button for me? Give somebody a membership while you're over there in the corner being spectacious and do some super chat, super stickers, and cash out. Do all of that stuff, honey, to help promote the channel. Greatly appreciate you. Miss Face says, hell no. Well, honey, that's what she was saying. Child, when I tell the good people, she was down there riding. I say to y'all, she was down there riding through the neighborhood. She was trying to buy some pee from somebody, but she said she had to take a rug test. I said, what? Yeah. She said she had to take a rug test. I know she was throwing out them there subliminals at them there people. She was throwing some subliminals out at them people, child. Miss Marissa's reminder: all is alleged, in our opinion, for entertainment, fair use of fair use, fair use, and fair use. Now I'm daggone it, that part. But yes, honey, I said, is she telling the story without telling the story? But honey, that little Chucky that was in the back seat with the black hat on, looking all pale and gray and all that kind of stuff. Hi, Miss Latoya. She says, good evening, everyone. Child, that was an ugly sight, honey. She was, when I say poked her in the eye, she said she stank and she smelled pissy and she needed some Depends and she wanted her to stop to the store to get her some cigarettes. Well, she asked her, did she want some wait, do you want some cool? She said, no, you don't want no cools because you ain't cool. She said, I'll get you some Newports. I said, oh, not the Newports. Miss Maria says to Latoya, hey friend, how you been? Child, she was throwing the daggers at her today, honey. And she was riding her in the back seat. She told her to sit your pissy ass down. She said, come here, let me fix that hat you got on your head. Child, she had a black hat on, had a little scarf around her neck too. I said, well, Lord Jesus, what is really going on out here, child? The girls are still fighting, honey. And she wanted her to know. Miss Latoya, baby, I don't know why you ain't got no sound. She wanted them people to know that video that they had put up about telling that girl to go on and take herself out of here. She said, I got it. Ooh, wait. She said, oh, suck it now. I can play it. I can play it for you. I said, Lord, what is really going on? But child, I don't know, y'all. I don't know if that lady wanted her to tell about her used to be on the rug use she used to have and all the drinking and stuff. Well, we know about the drinking part, but all the rug use, that wildebeest lady said. I God knows I ain't said her. I don't know that lady like that. But that's what she was saying. And she be saying that the lady gets so pissy drunk that she has to wear the pen, honey. Mm. And then she said, when the people be on that whackety whackety whack whack whack, Why your teeth so jacked up, honey? I said, not the teeth is. Girl, she went down there for the teeth, honey. I want no more good. Child, that thing was funny to the wildebeest, honey. She was out there riding and laughing. She was out there riding, laughing, and looking for a little pee-pee. Because she said she needed pee-pee. She said, ask the people. She pulled up on a couple of people. She said, y'all ain't got to be on my camera. But I need to ask y'all a question. I need to interview. I think that's what she said. I need to interview y'all for a little bit. Y'all ain't got to be on the camera. But that one boy, he was on the camera. He didn't mind. But she talked to two ladies and a boy child, and she was trying to be out there buying her some pee-pee because she told him, I just got to take a rug test. I need to know if I can buy some pee-pee out here. When I tell y'all that was a whole fool, girl, she was out there laughing at herself. I said, this a fool right here, child. So I said, well, now who's zooming who? Really? Who is really zooming who, child? I said, I cannot with one. But anyway, child, she said she was gonna go down there to the store and get that girl that thing in the back seat with her. She was gonna get her some Newports because she didn't look cool at all. She told me it wasn't nothing cool about her, so she said she was gonna get her some Newports. And she was gonna get that girl that $5 because she had done ran up on somebody that was gonna sell her some pee for $5. I said, well, okay then. Is that all she's selling it for $5? Child, that one is crazy, y'all. Hey, Miss Inez Martin, she says, hey, child, I cannot with that wildebeest, child. Maria says, Latoya, go out and come back in. Yes, that might be what she had to do. But yeah, child, I seen that thing out there when she was riding. She done been down there, look like to the courthouse. I said, well, she about to sue somebody. She about to sue somebody, and then she had them looking for some pee-pee. I said, now, am I going to have to figure all this bullshit out? Girl ain't got all day to be trying to figure out this bullshit out that y'all trying to do with these subliminals. Just tell the girls. Cause we waiting. Yes, y'all. And the crack is whack too. Went over there and got one of Whitney Houston saying crack is whack. That's what she said, child. I said I cannot. Miss Faye says, who's wearing the pins? Well, Miss Faye, that little dog that she had riding in the back seat, she had the seatbelt on. But that dog looking like Chucky was supposed to be Wildebeest's ex-friend. And apparently, um, the ex-friend get rugged out and tore apart the frame. She be pissing on herself. And so that's how she have to wear them that depends on Miss Faye. I said, Lord, just put all the business out there without putting the business out there. I don't know if she wants you to tell people that she may have to wear the pins. Oh, Nate. She said she had to go pick up some more of the pins, but she was telling that lady she stank, child. That's what she said. She told her to sit her ass down and get up off in her head. She said, I thought she was gonna have to pull over for a minute, put her back down in the seatbelt and make sure she was locked in, huh? She told you gonna have to sit your ass down and shut up. I said, this is a whole fool right here. Marissa said, Inez, hey girl, hey. Child, I cannot with that lady right there, honey. She wanted the people to know that she had to come on live today. Cause don't be messing with the baby, she said. So she went down there, got some stuff, I guess, some information and stuff. I think she told the people, I'm gonna see y'all in Bessemer courtroom. That's what she said, y'all. I said, Lord, not another one. Is it got that bad? Honey, this mess has gotten out of control. She wanted that lady to know, that piano lady. She said you had them that people supposed to be on your panel. And somebody said that this girl need to go and unalive herself. And she wanted them to know if that girl touch any part of her body, try to harm herself, that's a felony, she said. And y'all gonna be sued. Y'all gonna be in trouble. She said, I got the recording. I got the recording, honey. She said, you took it down, but I still got it. She said, well, now why did you take it down? Put it back up. I said, oh, what? Mm. Miss Marissa just proved there's no honor amongst the thieves. Child. I said, my goodness, great. Baby, days going in. Days going in. day is going in, and she already done told me. She said she got 99 fish to fry. I don't know what that is, but I don't know how that lady gonna feel about her allegedly throwing out there that the boy learned how to do the rugs from her. So she's the way she was saying it was she used to be out there like that too. I said, oh. But then I said to myself, you be putting people out there and then putting people on the spots and calling them out. Well, what about your son-in-law, honey? What you gonna say anything about your son-in-law? But throughout that live child before she ended, she ain't say not word one about him. She ain't say not one word. And she said that she gonna read a little taste of the chat. She told the good people she didn't know if she gonna come back on tonight, but she has to come back on today because it was daylight still, and she had to get out there and go find some PP because she said she had to take a rug test. Now, what she said, child, that is what she said. She told that lady too. She said she gonna get her some Newport and she gonna get her some cool because she said she need one too. Child, oh my God! And also, y'all, she said she's looking for some real names too. She got some she got what she got, but she called out this other CC and told her to send the names to her because she knows she got the people's real names on it. And she said she needed. And she also said, should I wait till after Christmas to give this information to my lawyer? Or should I do it before? Because see, now they got to come to Bessemer. So I guess they got to come to Bessemer about them their people. She said a name, y'all. She said one name that they sent the people over there to her about them their cheering her, and she's really mad about it. Miss Maria says, "Oh, ain't gonna be satisfied until someone lay hands on her. Not healing hands either. Child, come on in the room." Child, they all need to go get in a room and see can they squash this here man. Now they talking about going to court and stuff. Well, that's what she said. She had to go pick up some paperwork and stuff. Now she got to get all this here mess organized and lined it up. She said she had to have it to her lawyer by Monday. I said, no, by Monday. She said by Monday, honey. Oh, by Monday. Now she ain't called out no name as to who we're gonna be she was getting ready to serve. But I think that that girl that sent them people down there to her house about the cheering. I think she gonna be one of them. I said, Lord, these people they goes too far, y'all. They just go too far. Oh my God, with this internet beefing mess they doing, child, I cannot with them. I don't know what's gonna happen. But yeah, y'all, that's what Wildebeest was out there doing today. She took the time out of her busy schedule today to go out and look for some PP. But I think she was throwing some subliminals out there because I don't know if you're a foster parent. Do foster parents have to take drug tests and stuff like that? I've never been a foster parent, so I don't really know. Was that what she was insinuating? Um, on that part? Miss Maria to my she ain't got no lawyer. Miss Maria, she had some papers in her hand. She reading some stuff out. I don't know whether she got a lawyer or not, but she went somewhere pertaining to the court system, honey, about some paperwork, and that's what she had, and that right there what she was talking about, honey. But honey, she like to throw me for a loop when she told that lady that her son is just like her. I said, not the son is just like the mother. Child. She's telling the story without telling the story. Yeah, she did call that lady a name. That girl that was in the back seat that she had that black hat on. She had the girl on a black hat. She called her that lady too, y'all. She sure did. And she would talk about that lady. She called her pissy. She stank. Told her her breath stank. Mm-hmm. She saying all that stuff, y'all. I said, well, okay then. Tell us how you really feel, hon. Mm-hmm. She was out there riding and eating something. I couldn't make out what she was eating. Looked like she had done went and had her nails done or something, child. But then I kind of think she took the day off to go out there down there to the people down there to the courthouse to file some kind of paperwork charge. 'Cause I'm telling y'all, that's what she had. Um, Miss Maria says, don't want no legal smoke with her former friend. Her former friend and um her former friend ain't nothing nice in court. Mm, baby, I don't know. I didn't see that live that her former friend them did the other day, honey. But she said she got it. Hi, Miss Candy Girl. She says, hey y'all. She likely took a drug test because someone may have reported she was doing drugs. Mm, mm. That's a good one, Miss Candy. That is a real good one. Yes. Now I can see that. I can see that. I don't know what the people said when they did that report the other day, honey. Well, I think she's really pissed off behind it, but she tried to laugh to keep from crying behind this bullshit. But she letting them know she's out for blood, huh? Mhm. I said what made the best man win. That's what she said. Now they're over there trying to figure out. You had all them people up there over there on your live. Why you take that video down? Put that bullshit back up. That's what she calling for. She said, I need you to put it back up. Hmm. That part. Miss Marissa said, Candy Girl, what up, Doc? And then she also said, anytime Mel would do something nice, the piano lady would tell her, you ought to cuss that bitch out. She said the piano lady didn't like Mel at all. Well, ding, 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 ding. We know that. We already knew that. Hmm. She said she was always trying to keep some chaos going on as far as Mel was concerned. Well, as far as that goes, all I can tell her is to join the crowd, watch her from the sideline, continue to see how God elevates her and blesses her and the children and all of the above. But I did catch a live of Mel's today. Um, she is trying to figure out when to do the Black Friday thing. That ice, what is it, eye gel? Must be amazing. I'm gonna see can I get me some of that eye gel. So if y'all didn't get y'all none of that eye gel, shame on y'all. Y'all better hop on over there and try to see can y'all get some of that eye gel. But she's got Christmas boxes for the holidays, beautiful boxes that she will be packing people's orders in for the holidays. Miss Maria says the audacity of, I guess, after all that bull shit and chaos she has started and kept up. Hmm. I don't know what that lady told her about her personal life or whatever, but she's throwing it out there. And it sounds like Miss Inez Martin says that I is the truth. Yeah, that's what they were saying. Our lady had came up and she was talking about it. And as we get older, y'all, our eyesight, vision, body changes and everything. So the lady was asking her a question about how to go about using it, and she wanted to make sure she was using it right. So Mel guided her in on that part. Miss Candy says, "Hi, Aunt Maria. These you two CCs are savages." Child, the wildebeest done called out the real meters and the real meters, honey. She done called them out. She done put them out there on Front Street on blast. I said, well, okay then. But yeah, now as far as the mail goes, she was saying it was always piano teeth. And saying she didn't like that beat. Hmm. And told Wildebeest she needs to go after that bee and cuss her out. But I said, okay then. I ain't never seen nothing. We ain't never seen nothing that Mel actually did to none of these people that has the hatred in the heart for. Miss Inez Martin says, I keep it in the fridge. Oh yes. I know that lady that was up there doing doing the live. She did her little sample thing, and she was letting her know she feel like a tingly sensation or something. I haven't gotten any of the eye gel, eye mask, well, the eye gel, but I think I'm gonna see. I might check on the website tonight to see if she got any more left up there. But yeah, y'all, she was trying to get it together as far as the Black Friday sale. She was trying to get the people, to let them know what's the best time to do the Black Friday, depending on when people get paid and if they get bonuses. I know people get Christmas bonuses. I'm not really sure about a Thanksgiving bonus as far as money wise. I know they get, maybe some people they used to. I'm not gonna say they do it now. Give out turkeys or something like that. Hey, Miss Jersey girl, she says, hey, hi G Maria in chat. Hello, beautiful. Miss Maria says that Candy spot on. I've been following that former friend on and with that court case, and I promise Unc ain't ready. Ooh, child. Miss Stacey Davis says, "Would the beast on one? Child, she on 5,000, honey." Miss Maria says, "That Jersey girl, hey friend, how you been?" Miss Salt Light says, I ordered some the other day. Yeah, Miss Salt Light. Miss Maria says, I'm saving for Black Friday. I think I'm gonna do that too, Miss Maria. Save my little quarters for Black Friday and see what I can get. Probably enjoying that live. Whenever she do her Black Friday, I will probably go live afterwards. Make sure we all can get in and try to get us a little something to support. Miss Candy says, and Maria, yes, the gang up is real. Miss Candy, the wildebeest is out, honey. The wildebeest is out. Miss Candy, she was out there today looking for some PP, honey. I said, well, now you just gonna take anybody's PP? Child, y'all know the people done figured out how to get around a run test, honey, when it's necessary, honey. I said, well, okay. But shots fired, honey. I really do believe she was talking about that other lady and she talked about that and she talked about how bad the lady drink, child. So I put one plus one together and I came up with two. And I said, okay then. Miss Georgia says that Maria on vacation doing good. Well, you better come on through that vacation, girl. Enjoy. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Think about us while you out there enjoying yourself. I ain't nothing like a good old vacation. I think I'm gonna just try to work hard, work smart, and when the springtime comes, if it's the good Lord's will, I'm gonna tell my baby I want to take me a plane ride somewhere. I don't know where I'm going. I have no clue. So yeah, y'all. I guess it's like the girls are fighting. They are taking turns, coming out and saying stuff. Like I said, I don't know nothing about that live that was went down. I think it was yesterday, but they have now taken that video down. It was over there on the piano ladies live chat or whatever. But Wanda told her to put that bullshit back up. She said, "What you taking it down for? And trying to hide it?" She said, "We got it. We already got it, honey." Child, I said, "Well, is it some legal stuff, some damaging stuff, some crazy stuff? What kind of stuff is in it, child?" I don't know, child. But the girls is fighting. They got a whole hot mess going on. I'm telling y'all, right around here, the holiday time, we got Thanksgiving and Christmas quickly approaching us, and all they can do is think about how to feud with each other. Can y'all do better, ladies? Y'all gonna need to do better. And ask yourself the question: what is the end game, and what are you accomplishing? What is you accomplishing? Uh, Miss Maria says that Jersey girl, awesome, enjoy. Miss Candy says that Maria, the grands should be off limit. Mm. Who talking about the grands? Maria says that Candy, true. Sound like says, I think them fighting is so unnecessary. They are too old for this foolishness. Embarrassing. Yep, just plain out embarrassing. But she was saying that the lady got the whole team up over there with her, and they don't like each other and all that kind of crazy stuff. Child, I don't know. I don't be over there on them folks' channels and stuff. Miss Candace says Black Friday is only for black owned businesses. Ooh. Ah. Well, Mel Lim is gonna be home, honey. Miss Candace, she got the beautiful Christmas boxes already ready for the people that order stuff. For Black Friday, it will be shipped in some of the most beautiful boxes, y'all. The boxes are just so pretty and stuff. So hope all go well with her. And as we approach this live today, I still don't see where nobody put nothing down in the chat about the Nancy's event on Sunday. Did anybody participate? What is y'all doing? Y'all don't get out there and support. Y'all didn't go support that girl. I'll wait. Let there be one. One. I know we had one person. Child, I cannot. Miss Maria says, y'all remember when was acting a clown, making threats, etc. Then humbled. Wait a minute. Not that one. Etc. Then hurried up and made the vids private. Sure do, Miss Maria. Miss Kenny says, unpopular opinion. Unky's a pretty woman with her hair pulled back. I bet she was something when she was younger and shapely. Girl, you better come on through here. You better know it. No funny business, Miss Candace says. None at all. None taken, honey. Yeah. She can. I ain't gonna take it away from the lady. You know, I do have a problem with the stuff that she said about Mel and her mom. I have a problem with that. But if it wasn't for that, she could have been a funny lady. She really could have been a funny lady. If she would have kept it, she went too far. I'll say that. She just went too far, and that's what makes it ugly. Maria says, I can't see past her hatefulness. Miss Inez says all parties keep going back and forth at each other. Then they're gonna then they're gonna want everyone to help out with legal fees. Miss Inez Martin, get yourself over there in that corner. But get Miss Inez Martin in the nearest corner, y'all. Miss Salt Light says she's beautiful until she opens her mouth. Come on through here, Miss Salt Light. Miss Sexy Diva says Wildebeest going after them CCs that's hanging with her ex-friend. All of them. Miss Maria says that I done told you she didn't even secure a venue. Miss Maria, she did pop on live that one time to tell the people where to come. She did do that. Miss Science says, hi at Inez Martin. Miss Candy says that the politician showed out in a VA. Come on through and did and did and did. The orange man is still in his feelings, child. He's just like, as we said yesterday, Martell. That ego is something special, child. They don't like to be outdone. They don't like to listen. They're not about to follow nobody's rules. But I don't be wanting to look over there on Facebook and Instagram and all that kind of stuff to see the people yelling and screaming and crying about they ain't got the EB to the T and child they can't buy the cherries, no food and all that stuff. As for me, I kind of think that people have gone too far because you can't tell me the people just cannot convince me that they don't have nothing in that house that they can eat until better days. I'll say that. It may not be what you want, but it's something. And if you got it in your house, your kitchen, you saw a use for it at one time. Figure out what that use was and make it happen. Child, I'm telling you, when you get home, you gonna eat some anything. Whoop whoop, a VA, two up, two down, born and raised. Oh, come on through here, Miss Martha Salt Light. Come on through here. Y'all ain't about to be playing with Miss Salt Light. Miss Salt Light said she ain't about to be playing with the people, honey. Yes, child. But I don't know what has happened. It's got these here folks in such a tizzy, child, and they going at each other and dragging each other and wanting each other to be unalive. That's taking it too far, people. That is really taking it too far. Y'all know what you thought about those other people. I do know of two this year that internet beef. in and turn out to be no longer on earth, I think those people went too far. They need to stop because some people can really, lose their life. I voted early. Okay, so show did Miss Salt and Light. Miss Maria says, "Gee, I can get on live and tell folks I'm having something at the convention center, and I'll be lying all the time." Miss Ines Martin says, "How did Destiny event go?" She blocked me. Girl, what you do to make her block you? Miss Inez Martin. Miss Inez, what were you over there doing? Child, we ain't heard not word one about no event, honey. She ain't came out and eat to even give the people up over there. Miss Inez, she ain't even come out to give me a round of applause. She ain't did none of that. I seen her pop out one day before maybe a couple of days before the event. And that was it, and that's all. Miss Maria says, Inez, all we done heard is crickets. Quiet on the set, honey. Quiet on the set, child. That part right there. Miss Inez, y'all can best believe when it's time for the winter wonderland, they're gonna be somewhere in the background trying to look and see, and they're gonna get mad all over again because the people gonna be coming, honey. The people done purchased their tickets and everything. They done got they gowns and whatever they're gonna wear. The people gonna be ready, and that's what's pissing them off. That part right there. I'm gonna sound like says Miss Marlene. Did you go to the? Let me see. Did you go to the event? Um, Miss Marlene, they better be glad you haven't left yet. Miss Lord, that Miss Salt and Light. No, baby, I didn't go to that event, honey. I don't care that much for that girl. She's just like that other girl that incident that my boys involved with, honey. She just like her. I don't do stuff like that. And then they don't care too much for my daughter. They don't like my daughter at all, honey. So it's best that I don't be around them that type of people because, even though me and my daughter ain't talking like that, if they say something about her, I'm a snatch a wig off. So it's best that I don't be around them there people. And I done told my boy that too. Um, Maria says, Inez, them folk don't like each other. Not each other. They used to like each other. I don't know why they don't like each other now. And y'all, Miss Wildebeest did call out Anthony Loftus too, child. I said, well, he must be about to be down there in Bessemer Court too, huh? All the girls is fighting. All them there girls is fighting, honey. And I to tell you the truth, I really don't know what it sparked up from. But yeah, she was calling her out, telling her about all her friends. What about your friends? Will they stand their ground? Will they be around? Yeah, yeah. So I don't know. Child, I don't know. I said there's so much in the world that we need to be worried about. I like this here orange man don't want to listen, and these here girls up here fighting and dragging each other. They wants to go to court and all that kind of stuff behind this internet unnecessary beef, honey. Cause that's what it is. So unnecessary. Y'all need to go find y'all something other else to do, child, other than argue. I ain't about to argue with nobody. Child, when y'all get that them mentality and you stand on it and you just keep on going about your business, child, they ain't gonna argue by themselves, baby. They will not be arguing by themselves. Let the people do what the people gonna do, and you do what you gonna do to the best of your ability. That's it. That's all. Mm-mm. Cause God knows, I thought that after that other stuff we see, where them people met up and they unalived each other, a husband and wife, and another person. Man, I thought that would have scared the people on YouTube, but it seemed like to me they got a little more crazier. Miss Maria says, Miss Marlene, we agreed to leave everybody wig alone. Well, honey, okay then. I just won't be trying to touch the weed. But you know what, Miss Maria? Baby, when you get to fighting, honey, that does seem like the first thing that the girls grab is at the hair. So I can't promise you I ain't gonna be trying to get the hair, honey. Uh, Miss Inez says the better than the show, LOL. Where them fans at? Where them fans at? Give it to me one time. Child, she had some fans down there in the chat, honey. She sure did. She had some fans down there in the chat. But y'all, look here. Let me see how much more longer I got. Look here, before we get up off of here, child. We got about 15 more minutes, maybe. Look, what y'all think about? I heard the people talking about that girl Clarissa was buying some views, y'all. Do y'all think the people is buying these here views? Is wildebeest buying views too? Child, I said I cannot. Clarissa out there buying views, trying to keep up with Layla. I said, what the hell? God, is it that serious? Child, they were dragging Clarissa for filth, honey, because she looking like a whole fool. Why don't you leave that dear lady alone? That's done did what she gonna do. Baby, you want around at that time, honey. You need to go take several seats with your manly looking ass. Leave that lady alone. She ain't bothering you. You throwing shots at a deceased dad, trying to throw shots at her to piss her off. Baby, that's the oldest game. That's the oldest trick ever. She ain't about to fall for that stupid okey doke. For what? Why don't you go out there and get with somebody on your level? I think she want to try to hit Layla in the face because you know she got a pretty face, honey. I think that girl Clarissa trying to want to hit her in the face to mess up that girl's face. Look, that scrap at Clarissa. Um, your pap ain't doing good. And that's why you out here on this internet like you out here trying to call out Layla. How about she telling lies? Nah, baby, the people done pulled your whole card. Cause they say you done went out there about what is 1,000,000 views. Girl, I cannot with that girl. I said, Lord, child, not the buying of the views. Child, that's what they said about the wildebeest too, child. The people said that the wildebeest bought some views too, child. I said, well, everybody buying some views. But I ain't about to buy no views, honey. I'm not about to do that there, honey, because the string yard and you two to charge enough for the CCs, honey. I ain't doing that. Miss Maria said Clarissa need to get it together. Just sat down somewhere. Child, she need to go take several seats. Several seats somewhere, honey. Because she's just destroying her own self. What we talk about all the time, self-sabotage. Self-sabotage. That point right there. Hmm. But let me slide back over here for a minute. Child, I don't know who's been talking to Wanda, but they's teaching her how to say these here words and stuff, child. Some of the words be pretty big, and she be popping them out, child. She told the people she got some street sense and all that kind of stuff. She said she was smart. I don't know, child. I don't know. What y'all think? Charlie is just a mess. It's a mess. YouTube beef, YouTube beef, YouTube beef. And I got a word for Cardi B. Cardi B, baby, you done went out here and got yourself knocked up and all of that stuff. Now you got this here a strange, crazy husband that's pissed the F off with you, and he talking about some he won't have. The only half you gonna get wouldn't even be a slice of bread, baby. You're not about to get a half of nothing from me, child. And then you got the I, the R, and the S people on your ass and all that kind of stuff, baby. I ain't, nah. You went out there and tore your britches like Martell Holt did. So now you're gonna need to stand in it. Stand in your bullshiggity. No, I'm not about to give him half of nothing. No, I will not. Now, the less I can give him, the better off we all gonna be. You didn't want me, you had me, but you didn't want. Lord, what's wrong with these crazy tell me? They get out here and get these good women, and then they don't want them. Then when the women pull a them on them, they can't stand it. I can't stand the rain against my window. Yeah. Mm-mm. I don't know why that Carter B didn't have that boy to sign some kind of what they call it? What they call it, y'all? Y'all know what I'm talking about. That's what she should have had him to sign. What's that they call that? I can't even call it right now. Child, I Miss Patricia. She should have had that boy to sign that paper, child, because he's coming for her whole neck. Well, I'll be like this right here, daggone. He can hold out all he want to and not sign them. Sign the damn paper. He didn't sign them damn papers. Oh, well. fine and good. You don't have to sign them. I keep right on going with my life, and I be making moves. I be putting all my stuff in my children, my mother, my brother. I be putting my stuff in pre-dump. Thank you, Miss Salt. Like I be putting my stuff in other people's names, or they would get my stuff just in case something happened to me. But that's what you get. You went out there and played. Now the playground didn't work that good for you. Now you want half of this and half of that. Thank you, Miss Deborah Prenup. Yes. Now you want half of this and half of that. After you went out there and created the chaos. Man, I can't stand them sorry bastard. They just ain't no good. Shoot. Who they think they is? God gift to the universe? Everything they do supposed to go their way? Man, if you don't get your punk ass away from me. Child, I could not. I couldn't do it. I could not do it. But yeah, he's right steady saying he not about to sign no papers until she give him half, y'all. Ain't that about some bullshiggity right there? Give you half? Give your ass half of what I work for? Boy, you must be crazy. I don't know who he got telling putting that mess in his head. Miss Donna says, hey y'all. Hey Miss Donna. Yeah, I don't know who they be getting tangled up with. Talking about so you can get half of this and you can get half of that. Child, I don't know. I don't know though, y'all. It makes you wonder. Just like Martell got that little boy when he was still married. Had a whole done created a whole new family and all that kind of stuff. And child, I don't get it. I don't get it. Maybe Cardi can get her peoples together and come up to be a dream team. They're gonna have to do something to shut this boy down because he ain't backing down. It don't look like he going nowhere. Mm-mm. Miss Patricia says, Marlene, your son forced you to go to the kids' tennis match because Miss Van supports the kids. Um, hey, hey, hey there, Miss Patricia. Lord, yes, he tells me all the time, Mama, you need to come out there and watch them that cheer and play tennis and stuff. So I was off because y'all know I had to go back out there and go to work. I had to go back to the hospital, so I was off the other night. So I told him, yeah, I go out there and watch my babies because they're my babies, y'all. I love my babies. I don't have no problem going out there to see my baby. But the problem is, and where I think y'all get all the mess confused. I'm not about to be sitting there babysitting my son's kids. That's not my responsibility, honey. I'm not about to be doing that. I don't care if I am off. But I'll tell you this right here. If he need me to cook my grandbaby something to eat, something to eat, I'll feed my children. But I ain't gonna be there with him like that there. Because if I start, have y'all ever heard you start out the way you can hold out? That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. See, if I start trying to keep them that cheery, every time he go pick them up, he gonna bring them right over there to me. Marlene, where was not? I'm on the fence about that little boy right there, Miss Patricia. You see the smile that my grandchildren put on my face. When I get around that other little boy, I don't feel like that, honey. I don't get that same sensation and warm feeling and loving and kind. That little boy is mean, honey. He's just as mean as he can be. I'll be around that little boy like that, honey. They're my real grandchildren. Miss Candy says it's weird hotel bragging and posting pictures of the kids at tennis and didn't pay a dime toward the fees. Oh my God. No, no. See, I had to come up here so we can talk about that, y'all. What I meant to ask y'all, because Mama Hope is still up here. How do y'all think that the bird is feeling? She done ran around here and did all of this craziness, foolishness, she that be, and all of that, but she can't get Mama Hope's heart. She wants all of their hearts, y'all. And then to see Mama Hope up there posted with them there with some of the nuggets, girl, that girl was pissed off all over again. Now she ain't got no edges for real. Y'all think that ball spot she had up there, she ain't got none now. Well, Marlene, you got something? Yeah, baby. Miss Marlene, go ahead, Miss Marlene. Well, she can feel however she wants to feel, honey. I don't care. I don't know that girl like that. I see her sometimes from time to time, but she ain't gonna never be like my daughter. I don't want to have no dealing with that girl cause when she come around me, it's something about her. I picks it up in my spirit, honey. I tell my boy, I said there's something like about that incident ain't right, honey. I don't fool with that girl, honey. I tell him all the time not to bring her to the house. And every time he pull up there, sometimes he has her with him. And then she be wanting to come in. Girl, I want them that spirits in my house. But honey, she did all of that there ripping and running and tearing and cutting a whole fool and a whole monkey, honey. And ain't did nothing. She just, what is she, on a hamster wheel? Child, she ain't going nowhere fast. Nowhere at all. I know she be mad. Cause I ain't seen no picture where Marlene, where Martell posted about Marlene with that little boy grinning like that there. You thought Marlene just won the dag lemon lottery. Yeah, you'd have thought she won the lottery. Well, she was grinning. Up on the boss baby too. Boss baby favor her so much, though. She really do. I ain't about to lie. I can't even lie. Mm-hmm. Um, Miss Patricia says, I know the bird feels like a fool. Hotel New Mail and her mother was going to be there, and he wanted to look like old times. He knew Mel and Van would be nice to Marlene. He knew that. Now he's trying to use his mama to get back into the good graces. But see, she already done picked that whole card too. That ain't gonna happen. Miss Patricia says, yes, G, Marlene was happy. She was happy. She was happy, y'all. You would have thought that was her Christmas present. I ain't even trying to take it away from Marlene. I want her to have her moment. Those are her grandbabies, y'all. And she loves him so much. She don't know nothing about that little boy. That little boy is mean. I mean, he just mean. That's it. That's all. Can't sugarcoat it. Can't try to fix it or none of that. He's a mean little boy. He needs to go to church 7 days out of the week, all day and all night, to cast them that demons out of him, honey. I said it. Because all his mother and father did was fight and cry. Even in the part of being conceived, fight and cry. Child, we can't expect too much. Miss Candace says Cardi don't have to sign the papers. Eventually, the courts will grant her divorce. Ooh, 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 ooh. Well, Miss Candace, by that time, do you think the I to the R to the S will be done got his ass? By then? Child, he owed the IRS over two something other $1 million. Shoot, he first, what he wanted, 10 million? Shoot. You ain't got but 8 left. That'll be gone before you realize it. He ain't got no sense. He need to go out there and go get a job, boy. I don't understand what's wrong with these people. I don't understand. And also, y'all, we got to give a little shout out to they said Portia sold her house that her mom was in, child. Portia sold the house. Portia sold the house. I'm trying to figure out, is Portia trying to use the profit proceeds or whatever from the selling of this house to pay off whatever Simon Goomba to keep shooting her way, honey? I don't know if I'll be doing all that. This kind of stuff, child. Is it that serious to have that house? Miss Candace says Carter should not give him a dime, and he cheated the whole marriage. There you have it. I guess he said it can look like she cheated too because she got a whole baby on this side of her honey. So he'll get up there and do a Martell and tell a lie. She cheated first. He'll say something stupid. Anybody come out here and say it was all of this was my fault, my creation? He ain't gonna do that. Mm-mm. Nah, that would be too much like right, honey. Too much like right. But yeah, y'all, I'm about to get up off of here. Clarissa, go somewhere and take you several seats, honey. Leave Layla alone. Go on back over there and continue to buy you some views or whatever you call yourself doing. Better yet, you can go reach out there to Papoose and see what he had and what he got going on. Ask him, do he want to go back over there with Remy or whatever, child? These are the questions you need to be trying to figure out why you call yourself trying to drag Layla out, scandalize her name, trying to taunt something, baby, it's all backfiring on you. The people is looking at you with that ugliness, honey. And that's the last thing you should want on you. Nah, girl, you need to shut up. Miss Candace says Cardi should not give him a dime. Oh, yeah, he cheated first. Yeah. But yeah, that's what Clarissa need to do. Clarissa is messing up herself because the people are talking and all that kind of stuff. And like I said, she thought that Layla was outdoing her with even the views, y'all. And the people already out there saying that Clarissa done went out there and bought some views, y'all. Clarissa, go back over there in your corner. Start working out. The people tell me you need to work out a little bit, honey, because you're picking up some weight where you don't need it. So go on back over there and start working out. Keep Layla's name up out of your mouth, honey. She ain't about to entertain you. She not about to do that. She got other things going on. Process that. She's older than you. Go find you somebody that's near your age. And if you want to box them, fight them, whatever you call yourself doing, they say Clarissa is she fights like wild and crazy or some mess like that. I don't know, child. But Clarissa, baby, if you catch a little whiff of this in life, baby, go find you something else to do. Leave that lady alone. hmm Cardi B, come to the front of the line, baby. Ride out that storm. Don't give in to him. Let him go work for himself. He had it all. He didn't want it. So it is what it is. We're gonna continue to do what we're doing. How about that? That part right there. I don't want your lying ass no more. So move around. That part right there. Now, Marlene, keep on smiling. Keep on smiling, Marlene. I see the joy upon your face with them that with your real babies, honey. Them my real babies, honey. Do that, Marlene. And to the wildebeest and her friend, I don't know what y'all got going on or how y'all got it started, honey. But in a few minutes, we're gonna be in 2026, and I know the good people don't want to roll all that chaos and beef and craziness over in 2026. Y'all not getting along, fine. That's okay. Move around. You leave her alone. She leave you alone, or whatever y'all call yourself done, and squash it. All that trying to get into the court, go to court, that mess is so unnecessary, and so much time will be wasted. Y'all cut all of that stuff out. But in the words of my mom, Miss Maria says, thanks for dropping in on the live. Hope you enjoyed it. Tap the screen. Tap the screen. Share the video. Until the next time, we wishing y'all love, peace, and hair grease. Enjoy your evening. Absolutely. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining the live. I greatly appreciate y'all every day. Until the next time, I am out of here and I catch y'all on the next one. Bye.